Reputation is what other people know about you. Honor is what you know about yourself. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. If your heart is broken, make art with the pieces. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. You must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, and find your eternity in each moment. Fools stand on their island of opportunities and look toward another land. There is no other land. There is no other life but this. Take the attitude of a student. Never be too big to ask questions, and never know too much to learn something new. Old ways won't open new doors. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. I hope you heal from things no one ever apologized for. Confidence is built by facing what you fear. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. Become a ghost. Forget attention. Just grow in private. The way you speak to yourself matters the most. You don't need more time. You need less distraction. Everyone leaves. Learn how to survive alone. Push yourself to be your best. No one else is going to do it for you. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Your only limit is you. Accept what you can't change. Change what you can't accept. When you learn to survive without anyone, you can survive anything. You can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. Your failure does not define you. Your persistence does. Take the risk or lose the chance. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Die with memories, not dreams. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. A stumble may prevent a fall. Life is too short to waste your time on people who don't respect, appreciate, and value you. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Our wounds are often the openings into the best and most beautiful part of us. Adversity is like a strong wind. It tears away from us all but the things that cannot be torn, so that we see ourselves as we really are. human capacity for burden is like bamboo, far more flexible than you'd ever believe at first glance. Sometimes you find yourself in the middle of chaos, and sometimes in the middle of chaos, you find yourself. Where there is ruin, there is hope for a treasure. The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. Growth is painful. Change is painful. But nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. It's not about perfect. It's about effort. And when you bring that effort every single day, that's where transformation happens. Life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. You may delay, but time will not. Life is only precious because it ends. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Act as if it were impossible to fail. The past is history. The future is a mystery. The here and now is a gift. That is why it's called the present. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. I say luck is when an opportunity comes along and you are prepared for it. Within our dreams and aspirations, we find opportunities. It is confidence in our bodies, minds, and spirits that allows us to keep looking for new adventures. Problems are not stop signs, they're guidelines. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking places. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of who you are. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fear. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept the apology you never got. The big lesson in life is never be scared of anyone or anything. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. If the world was blind, how many people would you impress? You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. In the end, some of your greatest pains become your greatest strengths. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. What makes you unique is what makes you attractive. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. Pain makes you stronger. Tears make you braver. Heartbreak makes you wiser. So thank the past for a better future. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. The answer is always no, until you ask. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Often any decision, even the wrong decision, is better than no decision. Don't raise your voice. Improve your argument. Absorb what is useful. Discard what is useless. And add what is specifically your own. It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. Experience, don't expect. Experience life. Do not carry expectations on how it should be. Every person alive hits a crossroads in life when you have to let go of the past and forge ahead into something new. The only sad thing would be clinging to the past once it's out of reach. The truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. The first duty of a man is to think for himself. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. If you saturate your mind with positive thoughts, it will sustain you in any situation. You've got to know when it's time to turn the page. Forgiving doesn't make the person who hurt you feel better. It makes you feel better.